All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise to the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. Peace and salutations to your brothers to the four corners of the earth, preaching His word, and also laboring in His word in truth, love, and sincerity. And may blessings fall upon the houses of the 1/3. This is the book of Luke 8, verse 4. It says, "And when much people were gathered together and were come to him out of every city, he spake by a parable." This is speaking of Yahushua our Lord, right? "A sower went out to sow his seed, and as he sowed, some fell by the wayside, and it was trodden down, and the fowls of the air devoured it. And some fell upon a rock, and as soon as it was sprung up, it withered away because it lacked moisture. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprang up with it and choked it. And other fell on good ground, and sprang up and bare fruit an hundredfold. And when he said these things, he cried, He that have ears to hear, let him hear." Meaning, he who have understanding, let him understand. And his disciples asked him, saying, "What might this parable be?" And he said unto you, Salakia, and he said, "Unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of the Most High, but to others in parables." You see? So the mysteries are given unto you, but to the other people, when I speak, it's going to be in codes. It's going to be in riddles. Why? That seeing they might not see, and hearing they might not understand. Now the parable is this: the seed is the word of the Most High. Those by the wayside are they that hear. Then cometh the devil and taketh away the word out of their hearts, meaning out of their mind. Let's go into this a little bit. It says, the soul or mind, as it is the fountain and seat of the thoughts. You see? Passions, desires, appetites, affections, purposes, and endeavors, the understanding, okay, the faculty and seat of intelligence. You see? The thoughts or feeling, mind. Okay? So let's read that again. It says, "Those by the wayside are they that hear, then cometh the devil and taketh away the word out of their hearts," meaning out of their mind, right? "Lest they should believe and be saved." Okay, so these are the people that fell by the wayside. "They on the rock are they which, when they hear, receive the word with joy, and these have no root, which for a while believe, and in a time of temptation fall away." Right? So this is, someone that's, they hear the word, they found out they're an Israelite, right? They found out that who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and who they ignorantly call God, right? They found out that, they are men of dark skin. You see? They're in joy and they're happy. They found out that the Bible all along is their family book, the history about them, right? The connection between the Heavenly Father and His only begotten, it all goes back to be with them. Meaning, who is them? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? And also, you Israelites, as a speckled bird, whose has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. You find out that, you're an Israelite and this book is for you. All the different things that you was taught, the lies that you were taught in the world, right? Dealing with the Bible, you find out the truth about it by the service of the prophets, right? So it says, "They on the rock are they which, when they hear, receive the word with joy, and these have no root, which for a while believe." So, for a time, they believe in the word, right? "And in time of temptation fall away," right? So in a time of what? A proving, a trial. You see? So the time of approving, a trial, or adversity, affliction, trouble, right? And in the time of that may be going on in their life, right? They fall away. You see? Verse 14, it says, "And they which fell among thorns are they which, when they have heard, go forth and are choked with the cares and riches and pleasures of this life, and bring no fruit to perfection. Right? This is another person that heard the word, right? But what? They got caught up in the world. They got caught up in the things of the world, you know? Whether it be they want to go chase money, right? Whether it be they want to continue to be out in the streets with their friends and doing whatever folly and madness that they have been doing before they heard the word, right? You know, maybe they want to go chase and be behind a woman. You see? Point is what? You know what? When they have heard, go forth and are choked with the cares and riches and pleasures of this life. So the things of the world basically have got to them. You see? But that on the good ground are they which in an honest and good heart, having heard the word, keep it and bring forth fruit with patience. You see? So this is someone that's, you know, standing firm in the word, right? Continuing to grow in the word, you know, to the point where, you know, they start to bring forth fruit. You see? They start to bring forth fruit, you know. So verse 15 again, it says, but they on the good ground are they which in an honest and good heart, having heard the word and heard the word, keep it and bring forth fruit with patience. You see? So what do you want to be likened on as a seed? Right? What do you want to be likened to? Do you want to be the seed? Right? Do you want to be the seed that fell by the wayside? Do you want to be the seed that fell upon a rock? Do you want to be a seed that fell among the thorns? Or do you want to be the seed that fell upon good ground? Which one do you want to be? Let's jump to Mark 4, okay? Because, you know, basically these all back each other up, you know, but they explain a little differently in each one, you know, but the same message. Mark 4 verse, let's see, verse 3, it says, hearken, behold, there went out a sower to sow, and it came to pass as he sowed, some fell by the wayside, and the fowls of the air came and devoured it up, and some fell on stony ground, where it had not much earth, and immediately it sprang up, because it had no depth of the earth. But when the sun was up, it was scorched, and because it had no root, it withered away. And some fell among thorns, and thorns grew up, and choked it, and it yielded no fruit. And other fell on good ground, and did yield fruit, that sprang up and increased, and brought forth some 30, and some 60, and some 100. Right? It says, and he said unto them, he have ears to hear, let him hear. And when he was alone, they that were about him with the 12 asked him of the parable. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of the Most High, but unto them that are without, all things are done in parables, that seeing they may see and not perceive, and hearing they may hear and not understand, lest at any time they should be converted, and their sins should be forgiven. So they were spiritually blocked out. You see? They weren't never meant to get it. You see? Because the Lord could have spoken to them plainly, but he didn't, because it wasn't for them to get it. It wasn't for them to understand and know the mystery of the kingdom of the Most High. See? And he said unto them, know ye not this parable? And how then will ye know all parables? The sower soweth the word. And these are they which by the wayside where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts, in their minds. Okay? So you may have heard you was an Israelite. Okay? But then you'll have someone that's into another philosophy or religion, right? And they catch you up with that madness. You see? So then they take away everything that you heard right from out of your mind. Verse 16, it says, and these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground, who when they have heard the word immediately receive it with gladness, and have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time afterward, when affliction or persecution ariseth, for the word's sake, immediately they are offended. You see? So they're like, man, you know what? Ever since I went and picked up the Bible and confessed that I was an Israelite, ever since that I went onto the highways and byways and teaching the word, I've been going through hell, man. You see? I've been going through hell. And it's all because I picked up the Bible. It's all because now I say I'm an Israelite and I changed my ways and turned back to the Lord. You know? I can't take this no more, man. I can't take this no more. This is too hard for me. I thought it would have been easier. You see? But this is a person that haven't counted the cost, man. You see? Whether it's your job, right? Whether if it's your woman, right? Whether it's a close kin to the family, whoever, man. Whoever. You see? You're not supposed to let these people sway you to the point where you turn your back on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Or you get offended. Verse 18, it says, and these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. You see? Choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. You see? So this person, right, have been sucked up by the world. You see? The world have sucked them right back into where they have came from. Right? The cares of this world. You see? And these are they which are sown on good ground, such as hear the word and receive it and bring forth fruit, some 30-fold, some 60, and some 100. Okay? Right, and you should know our fruit by their works. You see? But the point is, what foundation do you want to put your seed on? You know? What foundation you want to put your seed on? Okay? And that's the point on that, just wanted to go over that real quick to the spirit. Hey man, brothers need to pay attention, man, and understand of what, where you pay attention of how you trying to sow or where you're sowing your seed, man. So that's it on that, Lord. But I hope this quick lesson was edifying. Until next time, I want to say shalom.